I'm a little nervous. It's been a while since I have sat in front of the camera and just talked to you face to face. But I can do this, right? Yeah. Anyway, hi loves, I've missed you. I hope you're doing well. I thought I would do something a little fun today. A get ready with me. It's been, I don't know how long, maybe a year and a half, maybe even 2 years. All right, so let's just jump right into it. Before I do that, I have to put my hair up using my 1990s little banana clip. First off is primer, and I am using Laura Mercier's oil-free primer. Love this stuff. Oh, by the way, I didn't even tell you what I'm doing. So I am doing my everyday current makeup routine, my go-to makeup routine. It's pretty much what I've been wearing all summer long, and it's just so quick, so easy. It focuses on the skin more than the eyes, because I'm just all about skincare right now. We are going to do foundation next. This is Urban Decay's Naked Skin One and Done. This is a hybrid complexion perfector with SPF 20. It's basically a tinted moisturizer and a BB cream. I'm sorry, and a light foundation. They've come together to create like this beautiful, creamy, lightweight foundation. It's so awesome. So I'm gonna put a couple pumps onto the back of my hand and blend it out just to warm it up. With a damp beauty blender, I'm gonna go ahead and dab some on and go to town. I love this stuff. This has been my summer foundation. Alright, I'm running out, so I think I need some more. So how have you guys been? What have you been up to? How's life? So I'm looking super pale on camera. I'm using natural light, and it's so dark in this room. So my skin on my face definitely doesn't match up with the rest of this area on camera, but I promise you, like in real life, it actually looks the same. Alright, whatever's left on the sponge, I am gonna bring it down here. Down the double chin, down the neck. Can't forget about those areas. Since I have a little bit of redness going on, I'm going to use a concealer. This is Neutrogena's Skin Clearing Concealer with salicylic acid. Oh, excuse my sniffle. I'm going to use a little bit of this on my nose because I have slight redness right there because Aunt Flo is coming to town soon, and she likes to let me know ahead of time by giving me a pimple on my nose. Now we're going to conceal the under eyes using this cute little Naked Skin concealer from Urban Decay. Isn't this the cutest thing ever? This is a travel size. They had it in that section by the cash registers, you know, where the impulse buying happens. That's how I got this, because I was like, ooh, this is cute and it's small. Let me buy it. I do like this concealer though. I like the color. It blends so well, and it's super, super creamy. My first time using it. Not today, but you know, this is the first time I've ever bought it. And then I'm just gonna go over the lid. Alright, I think that's good. Cool. Set all of this with translucent powder from Laura Mercier. This stuff is the business. It's so good. I don't use a lot, like very, very little. So this is a brush from Real Techniques. It is the multitask brush. And I'm lightly just adjusting that all over my face. I don't use a lot. And down the neck, on the ears. And then one more time underneath the eyes. Sometimes I bake under my eyes. Should I do that today? I guess I should, huh? I have been doing it, so I might as well, right? So let me pour a little bit more powder. Taking my damp beauty blender, I'm dipping that into the translucent powder and placing it right underneath my eyes. This is gonna set the concealer even more and help diffuse and smooth out those fine lines. I don't have very many, but I do have like one right there, and then there's like another little baby one underneath it. So it's not too bad of an area, but I just like the way it feels more than anything. It really makes the under eye area velvety smooth. So I don't put a lot of powder, just enough to go underneath. Next up is bronzing the skin. I'm using Hoola by Benefit Cosmetics. Love this stuff. This is a matte bronzer, so it's not going to give you any shimmer. Taking my Real Techniques, I don't even know what this is called, it rubbed off, the name rubbed off, something brush. What is it? Defined brush? Buffering brush? I don't know, but it looks like this. I'm going to take a little bit of color on the brush, tap off the excess. I always tap off the excess. And I'm going to put some right here on the temples. I don't do a lot of bronzer, just because I'm so afraid I'm going to go overboard. And I feel like if you put on too much bronzer, then that's it. Like, it's really hard to correct that, at least with me. Take it down here. Then blend it out. I'm blending it away from the inner portion of my face, blending it into the hairline. Hopefully you guys can see the difference that it makes. I think you can. It's just a really slight difference. I gotta blend this sucker out right here. Oh, by the way, I'm not a makeup artist, as you can tell. I think I've said that in almost every makeup tutorial I've ever done. I'm not a makeup artist. I am just a makeup enthusiast, a woman that loves beauty. So everything that I do is just kind of stuff that I've learned myself or through watching YouTube or reading beauty blogs. So things that I may do may not be 100% correct, you know, but it works for me, so that's what matters. And I think that's the beauty of makeup, of beauty, the beauty of beauty, or the beauty of fashion. You know, you make it your own, you find what works for you, and you rock it. I'm gonna brush off the translucent powder. This is another Real Techniques brush, and this is the contour brush. All that's done, and oh my god, it's so smooth, so soft. Next up is the fun part, highlight. This is High Beam from Benefit. I dabbed a little bit right here on the back of my hand with my ring finger. I am patting and blending it into the high points of my cheekbone, like right on top. We're gonna use a new blush today. Very excited about this. I've used it a couple times already and I've liked it so far. This is from Too Faced and it is called the Your Love is King Love Flush Blush. Purpley pinky blush. It's a deeper blush than I normally use and I love it. It's something so new to me, so different, and I'm digging it. So let me find, here we go. This is the blush brush from Real Techniques. When I'm applying blush, I apply it here and then I go up, kind of like a half of a C. So I'm bringing it here on the apples of my cheeks, not all the way in, but like about 2 fingers in. And then I'm tapering it to the corner of my eye. I don't do it all the way out here, or I don't just focus it on the apples of my cheeks. I do this because my face is round, so this kind of gives it a little bit of contour, a little bit more dimension. And yeah, I saw this technique online. I think it was on Pinterest, and I find that it really works for me. Because I swear, blush is one of the more challenging things for me because my cheeks are so big and so defined. You would think that would make it easier, but it doesn't. At least for me. So see that? So I'm bringing it here and then just tapering it up here. So not all the way out here, not just here. So I'm doing apples of the cheeks and then gently tapering it upwards. Round 2 of highlight. Becca Cosmetics Jaclyn Hill collab in Champagne Pop. Yes, so good. It's so, so good. So I'm going to use this Morphe M501 brush and lightly dab it into the highlight and tap off all that excess because this stuff is pigmented to the gods and I don't need that much highlight. Okay, so using like the tip of the brush, I am gonna go over the tops of my cheekbones, placing that powder right over the highlight I applied previously. Look at that! Oh my god, it looks so good on camera. Do a little bit more. And then with whatever is left over, I go here. So I just go around the eye. And then I go right here on the tip of the nose. I see a lot of people apply the highlight to the Cupid's bow with their ring finger. I can't do that. Like it just doesn't work as well for me as a brush does. Yes, God. We are 75% done. Next up are the eyes. I'm going to start with my bottom lashes, and for that I'm going to use Maybelline's the Rocket Volume Express mascara. My favorite, my holy grail mascara. And I get the waterproof one. The waterproof one just lasts longer. And I like the formula because it's a little bit drier. So this I'm going to apply just on my bottom lashes. For my top lashes, I'm going to use Better Than Sex mascara from Too Faced. And this is the waterproof one. So I love and hate this formula. I love it because it does give me hella lashes that last all day. The volume, the length last all day. But the formula is super, super wet. It's very messy. So every time that I use it, I have to wipe off all the excess. Because it gets everywhere. So I have to be really, really careful when I'm applying this. Like yesterday, I wore it and it smudged onto my contact. So I basically couldn't see anything out of my left eye because it was all over my contact lens. So I had to take it out and throw it away. Now we're gonna go back to, actually no, I should do that last. So let's do our brows. Let's do that instead. I like to clean off any powder that may have transferred to them before I fill them in. And then I take a spoolie and just brush the hairs into place. Am I recording? Okay, good. We're gonna fill them in with Goof Proof Brow Pencil by Benefit. Oh my god, did I get mascara on my shirt? What the feezy. I start at the arch and then work my way down the tail. And I don't do a lot of color just because I'm afraid I'm going to overfill them in. I work my way up a little bit. Then I do the other brow. So I do them both at the same time. I don't do one brow and then do the other. Before I used to do that and I found that I would always do one brow darker and more defined than the other. So this way kind of keeps me in check. Using some more of that translucent powder. I love doing this. This is like my new favorite thing as far as makeup goes. I take a little bit of the powder and I put it on a Q-tip and I go all the way around the brow and I clean up the edges. When you're doing this, try not to get too much powder because then it's just going to go everywhere on your brows. All you need is just a little bit. To give more definition, I'm going to use Highbrow. This is also from Benefit. And I'm going to go right underneath here. Then, using a Q-tip, actually, let's use a brush this time. I'm going to use this brush to blend it out. And this is the brow brush from Real Techniques. If you can't tell, a lot of my brushes are from Real Techniques. I also have some from Sephora and MAC. That's pretty much my brush collection. And then I'm just bringing it down too, so it doesn't all go out. I'm blending it downward. But yeah, I will have links to all of my brushes that I've used today and all of these products in the description box below in case you want to check any of them out. This also acts as a really good highlight. So let's say I do a lot of color on my lid and in the crease. I can just apply this right underneath the brow and I'll have an instant brow bone color. Alrighty then, next step is more highlight. Of course. We're gonna go back in with Champagne Pop using a flat brush. This is the MAC. Oh my god, I don't know. The numbers have rubbed off. I'll look it up and I'll put it in the description box. So I'm gonna take a little bit of this highlight and apply it right here. Look at that. that. So you just get a nice little shimmer, a little glow underneath the brow. I'm going to take a little bit more, tap off the excess, and I'm going to place it right here on the inner corner. And I'm going to have the brush facing this way. Let me get closer to my mirror. There we go. And I'm just applying it in directions like east to west. So it goes right here on the bottom and then up in the inner corner. And then changing the direction of the brush, I'm going to sweep it out a little bit more in the bottom. Maybe I should come in closer. Hold on. I should have zoomed in when I was doing my brows, huh? My bad. I'll do that next time. So again, applying it this way, it's going to go on that bottom and top corner. And then turning the brush sideways, I'm blending it out further on the bottom, just so it goes a little bit underneath the lash. And then taking it up. Going back in with highbrow, I am going to line the waterline. We're going to apply some more of that same highlight to the lid, but just in the center. With the blending brush, this is the 224 from MAC, I am blending it out on the corner, or on the corners I should say. So just all around it. For lip color, I'm going to use Burt Bees Sweet Violet Tinted Lip Balm. Love this stuff. Look at this color. It's so pretty. And it's the best of both worlds. It's a lip balm, but it has a little bit of color to it. Actually, a lot of color to it. And it lasts quite a long time. So not even going to use any lip liner. Just keeping it simple and easy. Applying this all on my lips. Look at that color. It's like if I have on real lipstick. It's so soft. It has a light fragrance to it, but more so of a lip balm fragrance, not perfumey or fruity or floral. Taking another Q-tip, I'm just going to swab the inside of my mouth to get rid of any excess lipstick. See that? Hopefully you can. But this is what would have ended up on my teeth. By doing this though, it removed all of that and prevented it from happening. Okay, I think, oh wait, no. Last thing to do is set the face. So we're gonna set it with Urban Decay De-Slick Makeup Setting Spray. This is the travel size version. And we're done. I think we're done. Time to take off the clip. Would you look at that? We are all done. My current quick and easy makeup routine, something I have been going back to all summer long. It's just so easy. It's so simple. It really focuses on the skin and having bright eyes. It goes with anything I want to wear, anything I want to do. I love it, and hopefully you do too. Yeah, and if you're curious about my hair, all I did was wash it, let it air dry for about 30 minutes to an hour, and then I put some mousse in it from the bottom up, and I really scrunched up my natural waves, my natural curl, and just let it do its thing. So yeah, as you, whoa, I really need a haircut. So this is it. I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you liked this look. And tell me about your go-to makeup routine right now in the comments. Is it something super dramatic? Is it something very easy like this? Is it no makeup? So tell me about your look, and give this video a thumbs up and subscribe if you haven't already. I'll see you guys soon. Thank you so much for watching. Until next time, love yourself and stay fashionable. Bye. Today we have a haul for you. We went to Ulta.
Yes.
Oh. Ulta.
It has to be done, and mine's kind of obnoxiously big, but that's okay.
You know, that's how life goes
That's how it
sometimes.
goes.